What's going on, YouTube? GraveCinder here, and welcome to episode 36. I actually didn't do anything in between episodes this time, so we're kind of just starting right where we left off. We're sitting at 13.2 million in the bank, a good 29,000 coming in per week, 116,000 in population. We have a good demand for residential, which is something that we're going to be working on in this episode. Small demand for commercial, and okay demand for industrial. And our industry has leveled up to level 3. That's our forestry industry. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. So we're having that residential demand creep right up, and we have no more room anywhere else to zone residential, right? Or nothing that we've already established anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna design a little residential space right over here, maybe a little bit of commercial as well, and that's what we're gonna fill in right here. Now, ideally, what I wanted to put in here was an airport, but I don't think we're gonna get the chance to do that. Maybe over here, maybe a smaller airport over here, just that regional or no, it's not definitely not an international airport. What is it called? This one, just airport. So might be just something to have in the city, so we can have some airplanes flying in and out, since we have all other transportation methods. But we'll see. I don't think this is a terrible place for it right here, especially since we're gonna have our tourism and everything right over here on this side. So before we jump into designing this right here, let's come right here and see if we can spam a little bit more of these new forestry buildings that we unlocked. So that one's not new, but this one is medium tree plantation. Perfect spot for it right there. Maybe get rid of a couple of those and put in a couple of these. Since they're a little bit bigger, I'm assuming they're gonna produce more. And we'll get rid of all of these ones right here. We can put more on the other side. These buildings have a huge impact on production. So which one is this? Small tree plantation, but which one is this then? Hold on. Small tree sapling field, okay. I don't know that I know the difference between these two. So small tree plantation does what? Can be used for cultivate alder, beech, or conifer. All extractor variations produce raw forest products. Extractor needs to be placed in forest area. And this one is a sapling field. Rows of planted tree saplings. Tree sapling field produce raw forest. So they both produce raw forest products. Let me see. So we didn't actually have this one before. We had the first one, did we? Oh no, we did. I think that was part of level 2 then. I'm gonna go with these smaller ones right here. And again, we're not gonna worry about what they look like or where we place them for now. So we have the sawmill, biomass pellet plant. We have that as well. Should have probably looked, huh? What we didn't have. Small log yard. I don't think we have that. And that could fit, I guess, right there. Why not? Could we squeeze one right there? Sure, we could. And sawdust storage. Not a very big building, so put that right there just so we can say we have it. large log yard. And there we go, right there. And that's it for now. Let me take a quick look right here, make sure we have enough workers at the very least. So look, we're already halfway through level 4, and we have enough workers. I think we're actually turning we're turning a profit on this already, so that's definitely good. Our policies are still in place. So what? No power. Well, you know what, folks? We need a fire station somewhere over here. Perfect. That should transfer power, right? Yes. Okay, so we'll let that play out. The demand for residential is building up more and more. I'm actually going to zone a little bit more commercial, just right there. And I wanted to check and see how this is doing right here. It's actually doing pretty good, pretty busy, which means that all these shops are making money and contributing to our bank account. This area right here was going to be high density commercial. And I think I was going to align this area with some low density right there. Here I put in some trees, but I think a couple of these smaller shops would be nice. Something like that, and then something like that right there. Nothing over here on this side because this is the main entrance street to the area. And all right, that's that. So let's jump into a time lapse. I'll put a quick design over here, nothing too fancy, just so we can zone some additional residential, and then industrial is going to catch up once we do that. So then we can zone more offices over here. So let's get to building, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's what that looks like right there. So all of this right here is going to be commercial. Here in the center, we're going to do just a little bit of, or a few high density buildings just to make them kind of pop out a little bit. And the rest is going to be lower density. Entrance to this area is right here. So if you're coming from the outside, let me go ahead and turn these off real quick. If you are coming into this area, there's the entrance right here. This one has an entrance from this side as well. And actually, I wanted to, and I forgot. Academic year report. It doesn't look like we lost. Oh, we gained. We gained people. We're back at prestigious, even though we turned off the whatchamacallit, education boost. I did not think that we're gonna get back into whatchamacallit, the prestigious level. I really didn't, but I guess we're back. Nice. I love to see that. See? And we're not even incentivizing anyone to really come through. We have all of our policies turned off with only fan club and advertisement campaign, which it's for the sports team, and that's it. So that's actually really cool. Really cool to see. Going back, so 2 ways to enter here. If you live here, you can take this little shortcut right here and get in right there. 2 ways to get in here. If you live here or here, take this road to get in. If we're getting shipments into the commercial area, you would come through this off ramp right here, come around, get in, deliver, and get out. Now, the only thing that kind of worried me about putting so much residential here and a little bit of commercial is this intersection right here. I don't know if it's too close, if it's gonna cause too much commotion or traffic right in this little stretch of road right here. You know what? Which is why we should make this stretch and this stretch right here a 3-way road, so we have a dedicated turning lane in here. Hopefully that works. That works a little bit better. What we could do is add another entrance right here, but I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll extend that traffic all the way out to there. So trees, I put these in right here just as a little barrier from quiet riverside residential on this side, and a little bit of the noisy commercial right in there. Here we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna add a small thing of trees. And there we go. That should work there. And the rest of all of this is just going to be residential. In the entrances right here, we're going to do a couple of plazas, a couple of schools, just so we can say that we have schooling and whatnot. So like right there, we're going to put a elementary school. Let me go over here where the plazas are. And we're going to put a plaza right there. Another one. Come on. There we go. That'll work right there. So another one right there. And we should kind of continue on with the trend. And we'll put the playground in, of course. And then high school can actually be somewhere right over here. And there we go. And you already know that we're going to put a basketball court right there. Okay, that should work. Obviously, we're going to need power. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to put commercial all the way up to there. See, I don't like it when we get one of those. Hold on. Let me redraw Perfect. And this one, is it going to happen again? It will happen again. Darn it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like that. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I did say that I was going to put some high density here, and that's what's going to be happening right there. And we could even extend it out to right there, and then the rest of this stuff is going to be low density commercial. That should be enough for now. I'm gonna put in a temporary power line, just like so, and we'll make that look nicer later on, I promise. There we go, that works. Commercial is going to need a plaza or two over here, so let's do that. That'll make them happy. And then we're going to need city services as well, and I think there is no better area than this one right here to put in a fire station. Do we need a large police station here? I think we do. It'll just help us cover everything. So that one, actually we'll get rid of it from there and we'll put it right there. And then as far as clinics go, I'm thinking that we put two clinics right here. And we're gonna put one European and one regular. Kind of like some smaller family medicine practices and whatnot hanging out right there. A little bit more commercial right here. A plaza right there, and let's see, that power transferred perfect. So as soon as something zones right here, we'll be good with power there. For fun, yeah, we can put one of those in there, why not? Or actually, you know what, better yet, a water tower. Hold on, is this one taller? It's not. I wish we had some really tall water towers that we could put in, kind of like in well, you guys have seen the Superman show Smallville, right? Like when it's zooming in or zooming out or whatever it is, it says Smallville right there, right on the water tower. I think that's kind of cool. Call me nerdy, call me whatever. I think it's kind of cool. Power. So power, we have power all the way there. Now all we need to do is put in some housing alongside right here. That'll transfer power all the way over there, and then we're gonna be good. So the game, it was already on 3 speed, so we'll let the people move in. We're gonna need to bring in the metro to this side over here as well, and we'll work on that in the near future. But I'm sure you guys saw that we got level 4 over here. So let's see what we have unlocked, what else we can put in before we reach level 5. This large tree plantation is not unlocked yet. I feel like this is new. It is. The large sapling field. I had a hiccup come along there. And even with these ones, I believe, yeah, you can change them from being a greenhouse or a sapling field. So we're gonna go back into sapling field. Looks kind of nice, little baby trees growing and whatnot. This is new, I believe, engineered wood plant. So let's put. We'll put 3 of them there. Pulp mill, that's coming up next. small log yard, sawdust, large log yard, wood chip storage. Did we have this? I don't think we had this. But now we do, right? We didn't have that. We didn't. And I like how these log yards actually have logs, and when it's empty, they disappear. And when they put them in, they appear and whatnot. I think it's cool. We'll put 2 of these in here. And that's it. So what do we have? 1, 2 more buildings to unlock, and we're good. These warehouses here, we needed paper, and this one needed paper too. So we should be starting to produce paper here shortly. So I'm gonna turn them on, and for fun, and I didn't really have a chance to test the theory if these warehouse or storage yards, warehouses, whatever, actually work. But let's come in here. We'll put in a small warehouse just right there, and we'll put this as paper, so we have paper storage over here in the event that it works and these warehouses need it. So that's that, and this should come up in no time. We should have the workers. We do, and we're halfway through already. So yeah, we're gonna be there in no time, and then we get to completely redesign this and go from there. See, look, we're good. What'd I tell you? Power has transferred. I'm gonna zone we'll stay on the inside of the circle for now. I wanna get power all the way up to here in advance, and then we'll put in a couple of parks and whatnot up here as well, and call that good. Obviously, we're gonna have to put in some more trees and whatnot to make it look a little bit nicer, but that'll come in due time. There we go, and then we do have that large commercial demand, so we're just gonna do that for now, and then we can come here and zone more offices. That should be good. I'm thinking about putting a district over this and not allowing these ones to level all the way up, kind of like some of these ones over here, because I don't think that'll necessarily look good. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, and we have more room for regular industrial over here as well. Let me put in a few of those too. Just right in there, and we'll mimic over here on this side, just like that. That should be just okay. And we're getting some abandoned buildings, not enough workers, not enough educated citizens. That's all normal. We're creating an expansion, and we mass zoned over here, and we mass zoned a bunch of this commercial here as well. So that's to be expected. It will, I promise you, it will level itself out in the near future. Alright guys, so I think that we're gonna call it an episode here. This one might be a little bit shorter than the rest of them, but I think we made good progress. and I feel like I say that in every episode. Not a whole lot of things to do, or not a whole lot of things left to do. So airport, tourism, and then the reason I was here at the beginning of this cut is we have enough room to build a zoo over here as well. So it'll take just a little bit of reworking right over here to get a road in and make it fit. But I think that's what we're gonna do in the next episode. Is we're gonna put in a zoo. Well, in addition to more than likely than redesigning the forestry industry, but I think we're gonna do that. We don't have a zoo. We gotta have a zoo, just like we have to have an airport, right? So we'll do that. So I'm gonna leave you with it as always, and be the best that you can be in everything that you do, and I'll see you guys on the next one.